What's poppin'? It's Voracious at it again, and today I'm going to try to make a trap beat out of the flaming dumpster fire known as the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer. Because why not? Okay, so first of all, I need to actually download the trailer. So I went ahead and copied the link from YouTube and used a site called 2conv.com. Here's what the homepage looks like. You basically just paste in a video link and you can download an MP3. So from there, I just imported the MP3 file into Ableton. So here's the whole audio for the trailer. And I listened through for some good tidbits to sample. The main problem with this trailer is that you're forced to listen to Gangsta's Paradise the entire time. So there's not a lot of good isolated samples unless you took them from the song itself, which I don't want to do. So let's see. The first thing I came across was this little clicking sound right here. That could be useful for a lot of different things. So let's start and try to come up with a kick drum sound from that. So that beginning part right there kind of sounds like a kick. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy that over into a new track. We're going to solo that. So I'm going to trim off the end so we don't get as much of that rattle. That's pretty good. Let's see, what can I do? I'm going to pitch this down some. Now that'll actually slow it down, so I need to use a warp to speed it back up. I'm not going to pitch it down that much actually. So from here, I'm going to use an EQ to boost the low mids. This kind of makes the body of the kick drum make it sound actually like a knock. There we go. And take some of this high out. There we go. And I think I did a saturator on it to warm it up a little bit. Sounds pretty good. There's my final sound. I think I just copy pasted the EQ a few times, maybe tweaked it a little bit more. So now we have a kick drum sound. I think I can use the rest of the clicks to come up with a hi-hat. The sound right here. Let's see, I'm going to copy that over. Just grab the beginning. I like that. That sounds good. So I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna speed that up some. That sounds pretty good. And here in the EQ, I'll have to fix that, the kick drum settings. So I'll actually bring the highs out. And that's pretty much what I ended up with. Finally, we can grab a snare out of this too. This click right here at the end. That's basically a snare as is. It could hit a little harder. It's a little high pitched. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that over. Pitch it down. And I'm listening to the wrong track. There we go. That sounds like a snare. Has a very defined pitch. See if I can make it a little more spread out. So now that I have all the drum samples, I went ahead and threw together a quick drum pattern using Ableton's drum rack. Here's what it sounds like. Pretty straightforward. Samples don't sound too bad for being taken out of a movie trailer. Next, I kind of want to do an 808, which should be fun. So I went ahead and grabbed probably the worst part of the whole trailer. Where'd it go? This little meow right here.
Meow?
Just why? So I went ahead and copied it over and pitched it down, I think 39 semitones.
BD!
That's a bit much. There we go. And use the EQ to isolate one of those low frequencies. There we go. So actually have a root note. I'm going to EQ the top off a little bit, but I want to keep that growl sound because that's cool. So I basically used that sample as is, no more effects, and cooked up a little 808 pattern right here. So now we got the drums in the 808, and I wanted to do a melody. So I pretty much, with no effects added, just took that meow, but pitched it up. So here's a little art pattern. And I wanted a pad to fill out the melody, so I just clipped out the E vowel from that same sample and turned it into a pad with a bunch of reverb and saturators, and then I exported that audio and threw it back into the sampler and played some chords. So it sounds really metallic and weird. It sounds like this. Cool stuff. So finally, I made an impact sound using this little snare type thing they had when he's like dodging the bullets near the end of the trailer. This sound right here. It's a nice impact. So I added some ping pong delay and stuff to make it sound like this. Oh no, it's echo, not ping pong delay. Cool. So that's pretty much everything. And then I sampled some of the worst parts of the dialogue and just threw that on top of it to make it sound genuinely terrible. And here's the final product.
I took 9 million steps today. Not your job. Smells like body spray and an old ham sandwich. Meow.
So hope you enjoyed that. I'll be making more terrible content like this every Monday from now on. So something like this every Monday, paid beat every Wednesday, and a free beat every Friday. So stay tuned and peace out.